I guess we're starting this. Hello, farmers. We were talking beforehand. I don't have a wittier one this time. Hello, farmers, and welcome to another episode of the Robin Williams Appreciation Cast.
Hell yeah.
Mine to a conversation no one is privy to. Maybe Al. My name is Kevin,
And I am Cody.
and we are here to talk about, I wish more Robin Williams, but cottagecore games also, because we are the harvest season. Surprise. Pull off
Woo!
the Scooby-Doo mask. Woo! Um, okay, hello. Yeah, so specifically, we're cottagecore game slash roguelikes, because we're here to talk about Link, Banner of the Spark, which
Wait, I can
does,
connect this to Robin Williams. So
yeah,
in this game, there's a lot of robots, right?
there
And Robin
are.
Williams was character
Uh,
in the movie Robots, which is I started watching it
oh
today.
my
So
gosh, I didn't realize
yeah.
that.
So this is all like we're talking about Robin Williams because I was talking about how I've been watching a lot of those movies. I've been trying to watch Robin Williams movies and Jim Carrey movies because I feel like I hit a couple of them, but I feel
Yeah,
like I could use some more.
yeah,
Like some of them I just watched as a kid or like growing up or whatever, but there were some
yeah.
that I just like I've still never watched Good Morning Vietnam, which I've heard is like a really, really good movie.
I haven't either. I'm in the same boat, to be honest. I've missed a
Yeah.
lot. What was the one Robin Williams movie with the where he's a film developer guy? Oh
Mm.
my goodness, hold on, I'll look it up. You keep talking.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, basically, I've been trying to watch his movies more because I just really, I don't know, it hit. I was like, oh, I miss him.
yeah, he's
Good
good.
egg.
1 Hour Photo, that's the name.
Mhm.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I want to check that one because it's not a comedy, but
Yeah. Some of his dramas are better,
yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
I really like some of his stuff. So that's what we're talking about. But yeah, Linked Banner of the Spark has a lot of robots in it.
Not Robin Williams, sadly, but yeah, okay, we'll get to that. But before, you know how we do on this podcast. We've got the news of stuffs and other stuffs that we've been up to. Cody, what have you been up to? Tell us.
Since the last time I was on this podcast, I have a new puppy. I think I didn't have her. I was like about to get her, but I didn't have
You,
her quite yet, right?
yeah, yeah. I think the selection process was still undergoing.
Yeah, so basically there was like a potential that we could get either this female that we really wanted or we would get a male. And then it just so happened that the female was available. So we got her and she's a sweet angel who has way too much energy. Um, and just really enjoying new puppy life. She's really smart, which is like a curse. Um,
Oh, what breed are they? Or is she
She's an
again?
Australian Shepherd. They're one of the most
Okay.
intelligent breeds,
Oh yeah, that's a
and they
smart
just
one.
have so much energy. So Stella, when we first got her, like she had energy, but she was very like aloof as a puppy. She was very like even keel, just kind of chill, like a little derpy. And this one came out, she's already really, really smart. And she already,
Yeah.
like with Stella, if Stella was trying to play with something that she wasn't supposed to play with, we could like take that and hide it and then give her a toy that she was supposed to play with. And then Stella would be like, oh, this is cool. But like Peppercorn is like, oh, her name's Peppercorn.
Hmm.
She's like, where'd that thing go? I want to bite that thing. Like, where did you put that thing?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I get it. I mean, Lucky is a toy poodle. He is up there
hmm
in the intelligence category as well, and I deal with the same. That is a roughly human child.
hmm Yup. But and we're learning crate training, we're learning not to bark, all the
Hmm.
fun puppy stuff.
Fun, quote unquote. I mean, a lot
Um,
of it is fun, but also
yeah,
things get torn to shreds.
to shreds.
They just look adorable doing it. That's the kicker.
But yeah, so I've been doing that, and then also on top of that, like always, always still doing the old uh PhD, trying to finish her up.
Hmm.
So a lot of dissertation stuff. I haven't been able to make it through much of Silk Song because of dissertation stuff. Like I got really frustrated because I got stuck at a place. And then when I finally like got past that place, it's kind of a part where the game gets harder. And so now I'm like in an area that's really like unforgiving and I'm just not, I know I'll pick it back up eventually, but I need something that's just like a dive in for like 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes or whatever. And luckily, so my roommate and I play Fortnite together every now and then. Like I'll have work and while he's playing, I'll be like doing some work and then he'll be doing some stuff while I'm playing. So we just pass off back and forth every time we die. And
Okay,
Fortnite's, yeah,
that's
go for it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, wait 1 second before I just want to point out you were doing the Sisyphean task of a PhD, and you
Yeah.
took break of the other Sisyphean task and went to go play some song.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
but
a
Fortnite is good.
lot of
It's a good.
Sisyphus in my
Yes.
and getting a new puppy and trying to train a new puppy on
Yeah.
top of all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so we've been playing Fortnite and Fortnite has its like Halloween stuff going on right now and it's called Fort Nightmares.
Yeah.
And we're having so much fun with it. They've added like so right now it's the Scream guys, like Ghostface
Yeah.
and the Scooby-Doo characters.
What
Um,
Scooby Doo made it? I
Ye-
missed that one.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo is in there. So there's like some quests where you have to go like talk to all the people. And then one of the quests, I was doing it, it's for Daphne. She like lost her luggage or something. So you go and
Yeah.
try and find her luggage and you find out it was stolen by Mothman.
Okay.
And my roommate and I like screamed because we love Mothman. So like where we are in Pennsylvania is we're pretty close to
Ooh,
where
you're
it
in Mothman
is.
country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're in Mothman territory. Like it's in West Virginia in I want to say it's called Point Pleasant.
Yeah.
And so it's like right there. And so there's
Yeah.
a lot of that in this area. And a bunch of us want to go and just like look at the
Yeah.
Mothman statue's booty. I don't know if you've
Yeah.
heard about the booty of the Mothman statue. Listeners, if you haven't, Google
No.
it. It's hilarious. Um, so yeah, we really want to do that. So we like lost our mind and we're waiting for a Mothman outfit to come out because we have put no money into
Yeah.
Fortnite, but we will.
Okay. I mean, okay, like this is a lot because this is good stuff. First of all, I love
Mhm.
Scooby Doo. I'm a huge Scooby Doo fan.
Yup, big same.
That's awesome. Mothman top probably 10, maybe top five cryptids. That's a good one.
Hmm.
I'm looking up the butt. Okay, I get it. I get it now. Yep, that's
He
um.
thick.
Yep. Very, yeah. As
I don't
just
know
like the real
why.
one.
I don't know why they needed to make the
Oh,
statue
oh,
so thick,
someone knew. Someone knew why.
but they did, and it's really funny. So yeah.
I mean, why did Guillermo do it with what is it? The Sound of Water, the fish man.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that yet, but I like he
But
does
we know.
some silly stuff. But yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's been playing
that's
that a
good
decent
stuff.
amount. I usually like after getting up in the morning and running the dogs for a bit, like
Yeah,
I'll before I jump into work, I'll play like a game or
yeah.
two and oh, they also had K-pop Demon Hunters in there
I
for a while.
know. I know. I'm
Um
here sweating about it,
and
thinking
they
constantly.
still have a mode called Demon Rush where
Yeah,
it's basically just like Call of Duty Zombies where you have
yeah.
like demons like running at you and you have to survive these waves.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'll do like one or two of those too before because they take maybe like 10 minutes. I'll do a couple of those and then I'll be like, okay, time to work.
Oh, that's pretty good. I
Yep.
saw many of those cosmetics. They're really good. I've never been interested in Fortnite up till this, until K-pop Demon Hunters,
Yeah.
as evidenced by last week when I screamed. Anyway,
But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. What have you been up
that's
to?
good stuff. Okay, so I have some. Okay, first off, my pop corner time.
Uh-huh.
Um, today I took Lucky to the office, my office, work
Oh.
office for a little bit because, well, he was gonna be alone for a few hours, and we're like, oh, I'll just watch him. It's fine.
Yeah.
Because today most people are working from home anyway, so it was chill. It was good. I mean, he's officially one now, I guess.
Oh.
But he's still very puppy. And he probably will be for another year, if not longer, because we spoil
Hmm.
him. Um, but uh. But yeah, he was well behaved. He was fun. He was popular, of course, because he just got groomed, so he's very
Oh.
cute and fluffy and soft. But it was good. But yeah, it, at one point, I did have to like, okay, I'm gonna hop in a conference room because he was getting a little bored, a little whiny, and there's people talking. So you know what? Let's not have puppy whelps on the
Yeah.
on those Zoom calls. But yeah, that was fun. He's very tuckered out. He's been sleeping all afternoon after I got back. So that was fun. Okay. So I'm a big podcast listener when I'm working because
Okay.
it's easy to throw stuff audio. It's a different sense as opposed to my vision stuff when I'm working.
Hmm.
Have you heard the thing about Pam?
The thing about no.
Okay, so it is a Dateline podcast. That's the one I
Okay.
listen to. It's an original. It's not just a single. It's a series, a mini series, like 6 episodes originally. This one got a lot of attention. They eventually made, I think, a Netflix miniseries out of it.
Okay.
It's a wild one. It's about okay, this guy arrives home and he finds his wife murdered. She's been
Oof.
stabbed. And the investigation goes on, and he basically this guy gets arrested and is sent to jail for life. He's found guilty, but he in fact did not do it.
Mm,
There's a lot of let's say shenanigans that the law enforcement get up to and the
yeah.
prosecutors. Basically, there was another woman who took out a life insurance policy on the woman who died. So, surprise, guess what? Her name is Pam, and guess what? She did it, probably. She hasn't been
Hmm.
convicted. But, anyways, that's the setup. And it's a wild roller coaster. I recommend to other people. But I will say this there is a second murder in this series
Oh,
involving this woman who's just like a suburban soccer mom type lady. But yeah, it's a good one. It's a wild story because just off the bat, like the wrong person gets convicted.
yeah.
Yeah, good times. So I recommend that. Like a Dateline podcast, wherever it's also a miniseries. Renee Switheger, whatever. I forget her name.
Renee Zellweger?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
She produced the series because she listened to the podcast series and she said, "I want to make this into an acting series," and then she stars in it using prosthetics and like a fat suit.
that is really funny because she was in Chicago as Roxy
Yeah,
Hart, which is a woman who murders someone and
yeah,
like basically gets away with it because
yeah.
her lawyer is good enough. So that's really funny.
That's good. Ooh, that's good. I didn't know that. That's good.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. So check that out. That's the thing about Pam. It's an easy listen. It's 6 episodes or less than an hour each. Anyways, okay. The video game world, though, the one thing people care
Hmm.
about here.
Hmm.
It's not true, but um, okay. So I've been playing a lot of Digimon Cyber Sleuth. That's a game that came out almost like 10 years ago.
Hmm.
I re a new one, like a new Digimon came out that I want to play, but I haven't been able to get it, so I'm playing. I went back to the original Cyber Sleuth. This game is still incredible. I loved it the first time. Replaying it is still incredible. It's monster catching and or monster collector turn based battles. So a lot of let's say comfort food for Pokemon fans. Let's say that.
Hmm.
But of course, Digimon has their way of doing things. They, not that they're family friendly, but they'll get more mature or go, after different designs and things like that. And tonally, they can go pretty dark places. This game can go incredibly dark in places. Also, really funny. The writing is just good across the board. But
Hmm.
I want to talk about one side quest called the Perfect Girl Project side quest.
God, I hate
Okay.
this already.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So the I guess the setting for this world, the game takes place in regular Earth in Tokyo, but there is also an online like virtual reality world that everyone can log into and you have a virtual avatar and you just move around in cyberspace or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so in this one side quest, it's called Cyber Sleuth because you're a detective basically, and you've been hired because girls, there have been these life-size dolls, let's call them, with very realistic appearances of actual people. of all ladies and females, of course,
Mm-hmm.
being sold on the street. And so they're asking you to look into it because that probably means somebody somehow stole their like avatar data, and they're producing these dolls or whatever. So you're already off to a great start, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, well, you dig into the case, and eventually you learn there's a higher level to this plan. It's called the Perfect Girl project. Uh, Basically, they convince guys to sign up for the service where they can live online with virtual avatars of pretty much whatever woman or female or whoever they want,
Mm-hmm.
and just hang out with them. So good stuff. But here, there's only one catch, or two catches. One, the guy has to be healthy,
Mm-hmm.
and two, he has to be willing to just basically never log off. That he has to agree to that. And so where does that lead to? Well, while the guy's mentally in cyberspace with these perfect girl projects, his body is implied to be shipped off to a foreign country for whatever reasons they would want a healthy body.
Hmm.
And so we get the kind of a kill shot at the end of like proof of one of the because you encounter one victim, and he tries to log out, and he can't log out. There's nowhere to log out to, he says, which is a message that hasn't been seen in the game otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was fun. That was wild to see them just go all in. And then it was followed by a side quest where I helped a buddy find a rare manga. That was it. That's the kind of tonal dissonance this game loves to do. Just go up and down like that, from the most woof stuff to just shenanigans for giggles.
Wild.
Yeah,
That's a
it's a
choice
great
they're
game.
making.
It is very much so. Yeah, yeah, good stuff. But yeah, that's Digimon. Like I said, the writing greats. It's what I recommend. I like Digimon. Okay, but that's what I've been up to. All right,
Oh,
let's get on to game news now. Okay, to start things off, let's talk about not overcooked, overthrown. That's the one with you're not Link, and you can pick up structures and throw them. Hence the name.
mm-hmm.
Fun concept. Okay, big their news. It's a delay. 1.0 is being delayed. I'll read the quote here. While it was not an easy call, we are fully committed to delivering the best possible version of the game, and it would be a disservice both to our work and our community to rush the final release. That said, we want to reassure you that Overthrown 1.0 is on track to launch before the end of the year. That is, yeah, okay, so
Yep.
that's pretty much the news, and I mean, good for them because it's better to use the quote I'll put here, the famous quote from I guess the Glengrave developers. That came from them. I didn't
Oh, no,
realize
no.
that.
So I put this here.
Okay,
One
cool.
of there's a comment. I just went to the comments on this because I'm
Yeah.
always really curious whenever a game gets like delayed or whatever, like what the fans say.
Hmm.
So there was a commenter on this post their name is Gungrave, and they said
Oh,
a finished game is good, but an unfinished game is forever bad.
yeah. I think that was Miyamoto who originally said it, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Someone at Nintendo.
So,
Yeah.
but 10 out of 10, correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, take your time, get your stuff done, but don't worry about rushing it.
Yeah. And they're still aiming for this year, which that seems like a tight deadline, but okay.
Yeah.
Um, uh, they have airships. That's there's a lot going on in this game, but
The airships was wild. Like they were like, "Oh, and here's a picture of the airships." And I'm
it's
like,
dropping
"You are
bombs.
straight up dropping
Yeah.
on someone's like on someone's it looks like their farm. It's just someone's farm just getting absolutely bomb dropped
Yeah.
on, which is nuts.
Yeah. Um, I mean, I'm not surprised. Like they're doing a lot in this game because
Hmm.
physics-based throwing and whatnot. Like that's that's a lot.
Hmm.
But hey, good for them for delaying. That's
Yeah.
my opinion.
Take your
That's
time.
Yeah, especially since eight like 20 good games are coming out, so we've got plenty to play until then. Um, Pokemon Legends is going to be dropping after
Oh yeah,
this
I keep
podcast.
forgetting about that
Yeah, I want
because I'm
Mega
like
Halucha.
kind of out of that whole
Yeah,
thing now.
it's fine. I mean, well, the game looks good. I like XY a lot. I like
Hmm.
so I'm excited.
Hmm.
Mega Halucha exists. I want that. Okay. Speaking of things that exist, the Guardians of Ozma that is exists, it has
Hmm.
existed, and a new patch update is out actually 1.1.0. Oh yeah, all those decimals. Um, it's out for Switch and Switch 2 in Europe and Australia. Um, they added boss gauntlets, which go ahead, Cody. You wrote your notes. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the boss gauntlets, it just seems like to me like it's basically just a hard mode. So for some bosses, so it's if you've completed the main quest, these boss gauntlets can be either acquired or purchased. I don't know exactly how, but it adds like I think it was four different bosses that you can do that are just a little bit harder. So if you've hit like the end of the main quest, it kind of just offers something more difficult to do. Just lets you up the difficulty.
Yeah, there you go. And I mean, this is Rune Factory, so combat. I get
Hmm.
people who play it for the combat, I presume. So, that's a good one to add.
Hmm.
But aside from that, the other part, because like Linked, Banner of the Spark, there's combat and there's not combat. Village life. They've added a new development zone to Summer Village. Um, uh, just a whole bunch of new facilities and decorations, expanding capacity of a whole bunch of stuff.
Hmm.
Which is fun. A maximum bond level to 100. What was it before? That's triple digits. That's big. And all sorts of bug fixes.
I always so in one of the next I think it is in the next thing, Al calls that a bug fix that he likes. And I saw one on this that I thought was hilarious as well. So they said fixed a bug where villagers tasked with farming would sometimes harvest crops even when the action was set to off. So it's like you tell them you're like you don't have to harvest and it's just in their blood. It's in their DNA. Their digital DNA. They're like I'm
Yeah,
sorry I have to harvest this like
yeah. Like the Minecraft villagers.
I just think
When
that's
you
really
really don't want to
yeah.
harvest, they'll do it.
You're like please leave my
So
stuff
unfair.
alone. But
I
yeah, I
need.
thought that was funny.
Oh, that's good. Speaking of 1.1.0 updates, Story of Seasons, Grand Bazaar. Is that a? That's so weird. It's a coincidence because it's Story of Seasons and Rune Factory. They get the same update
Oh,
number.
you're
That's wild.
right.
Also getting the 1.1.0 update.
I didn't even
Uh,
notice that. Props to
yeah.
you.
So like the big thing is called Happy Bingo. And it is well, as the name implies, bingo. It's basically daily tasks. So you get a bingo card from the nature sprites, and you gathering mushrooms, harvesting crops, selling things. It looks. I'm just kind of going based off
Hmm.
the icon, just to, day to day activities you do. You fill out spots, and if you get a bingo on bazaar days, you can go to the nature sprites and claim rewards.
Hmm.
And there's some cool ones because you get pirate outfit. I want to be a pirate. I like pirate outfits,
Yeah.
visuals. So
I just like bingo. So anytime anyone could just make something a bingo, like you
yeah,
already have to do these tasks,
yeah,
but you can do them in a bingo style where it's like,
yeah.
okay, well, like in what order should I complete the tasks? And then they also have like if you do a horizontal or a vertical or a diagonal, like you get a different reward.
Ooh, I didn't. Oh yeah, I didn't catch that. That's good.
Yeah, so there's that, and then there's if you complete all of them, then there's another. So there's like levels to the bingo as
Oh, that's
well.
good.
So I feel like that, and it would also make you do things that you might not always do. Because if I, for
Al has
example,
to pet the barn animal 25
yeah, you
times.
have to pet the thing 25 times. Like I would do, I mean, I do that too, where I'm like, I don't want to do that, and so I will not do something
Yeah.
But if there's a little sweet treat associated with it, you betcha I'm gonna do it.
I mean, an outfit is a pretty big incentive. Like
Yeah.
you, even aside from pirate stuff that I like just in general, that's a good one for this game. So that's exciting, and that's just volume one in their image. So what else will they come up with? I don't know, but that's a cool way to do it.
Yep.
Yeah. All
Oh,
right.
and then Al, the bug fix in this that Al commented on, he said, I love weird bugs. So this bug is fixed issues where dismounting from the horse would reset your bag color to the default outfit settings.
Okay. Okay.
I just like things like this just make me smile. Like, how did this happen? Like,
Oh.
where in the code did it decide that it wanted to like reset this? Like it's just silly. That is just a silly
The part
thing.
I like is that maybe the devs don't even know themselves.
Exactly.
Oh, good old spaghetti code and the Jenga tower that is coding. Good for you guys. For dealing with that. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Oh, Tales of the Shire, you're so close. You could have had a hat trick of the 1.1.0s. Tales of the Shire update 1.0.2.0, 4 digits for decimal point
Hmm.
places. Oh, that's good stuff. To quote Al's note here, bug fixes. That's the tweet.
That's it. That's
We're
it.
getting. Oh gosh, what was it? It was. Oh, it was a Pokemon game. I can't remember what Pokemon game it was, where the patch notes would usually be various improvements to the game or something.
Hmm.
Just no notes. But yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah. It's just that's it. That's
yeah,
that's what it is. So I think that's funny.
there's a handful of patch notes or bug fixes and whatnot. I I can't I haven't played the game, so I can't pick out the funny ones. Um,
I mean, I
but
like that one. That one's good. Oh, sorry, the Tales of the Shire one. No,
yeah.
so the Tales of the Shire folks they did something cute where they have it so that the it says things like, "Oh, your line got tangled, so we fixed something so you could focus on the fish." Or some of the hobbits weren't minding their personal space, and so they would overlap each other when standing. So I mean, they made it cute.
Yeah.
They said cute little things, but yeah, it's just basic bug fixes.
I I like this one. Hobbits in Turkey, I don't know what that means, will no longer see strange code word strings for flavors or for anything else for that matter.
I think it just
Okay.
means that like people that lived in Turkey that were playing, like the
Yeah.
country Turkey.
Oh, okay, real turkey. I don't know if that was a ref to a Hobbit thing.
No, no, I think it's like real life Turkey.
Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I get it now. Okay. Well, that's fine.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Next up, more updates to be, I guess, because we got Fields of Mystria.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, no strange merch drops, but we got a roadmap here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, haven't you done enough villagers and romancing?
Nope.
um,
There can always be more.
what does secret bachelorette mean? What does that mean? Let's go to the first bullet point. Secret bachelorette becomes unlockable. Were they
Mm-hmm.
always a bachelorette or are they I don't know. That's interesting. Yeah, okay. But anyways, it's a roadmap. Where they've got stuff planned for early 2026, nothing for this year, and then stuff for later in the year with their 1.0 update. And even a post 1.0 update. But yeah, I mean they've got villages and romance, mines and dungeon, stuff for the towns, skills, pretty much everything, right? Like they're
Mm-hmm.
still in early access, so a little bit of everything. Let's see, you got any noteworthy picks out of this, Cody?
The mines one. I like they have new bugs. So new bugs. Apiaries and terrariums. I'm always excited about that. I'm always interested in like what part of apiaries and terrariums, like how much can you
Hmm.
modify terrariums? There's a lot. I mean, there could be a whole game about just making a terrarium for your
Yeah.
bugs.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm kind of surprised we don't have one. I mean, there was what was the one? Oh my gosh. The one you an Ace played, I think, the pocket Tamagotchi one looking one.
like Pocket,
Oh gosh, what was that called?
Bugaboo Pocket.
That's the one. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that one is in that direction, but not full
Yeah.
on terrarium.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That should be a game. That'd be a fun game. I'd be down for that.
Hmm.
Collect different bugs and put them in different environments. That'd be sick.
Upgrade your terraria because like you have to
Yeah.
start out at a, basic thing, but then as you get more experienced, maybe you're given opportunities to do like more.
Yeah. Oh, I'd be down for that.
Hmm.
Oh man, and unlock different bugs and stuff. I'd love that. Yeah, Fields of Mystery, do that. I don't know. You're kind of general with your bullet points, so do that. If you're listening, do it.
Yep.
Um, marriage and children. What? Like, I get it. It's the logical or the yeah logical conclusion
Hmm.
to marriage, children, but what I don't get is why do games always feel the need to add that the children part? Nothing wrong with it or whatever. Just I don't know. It mystifies me. It feels like they're just copying the homework at that point. But
Yeah, I mean
I don't know.
it makes sense that it's always an option, but like
Yeah.
personally, like I wrote yuck because I just like why
I think it's
I,
to try to give the relationship part or the mechanics more meaning or something out of it.
yeah,
But
but like
there's
it could
different
just
ways,
the
better
meaning can
ways.
just be that it's that these people care about each other and they want to be together. Like you don't have to
Look,
add a relation like a baby to it. Get these babies out of here.
I'd rather just see the development be spent on being able to do stuff with your spouse.
Hmm.
That'd be fun. How about
Same.
that?
Big same.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I mean, Fields of Mystery, it's Stardew like, right? So all the stuff. They are gonna finish the storyline for 1.0. They say that's that's probably one of the big ones. But let's see. Anything else? Like I'm just reading. It's just in general.
Yeah, so they also have like the Saturday market. I really love a good Saturday market. I worked at one
Okay.
for a while, and I think it's just really fun. It brings the community together. So I like having
Mm,
like a set like market day. That
mm,
was cool. Um, oh, they also note, I think you might have already said this, but they note that there will be post 1.0 updates
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So, which is, I mean, good.
Yeah.
They're not, but the end of
Hmm.
1.0 will complete their vision.
Yeah.
But they will continue to do stuff after.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Saturday markets now. I can't remember the last time because I know the feel. Like I know the feeling you're describing of one that
Hmm.
brings
Hmm.
community. That's tough. Like because at least in the I haven't been one in the Atlanta area that feels like that. We have like
Hmm.
a big farmers market that
Hmm.
people know about because it's big and it's great because you get great deals and it's supporting the farmers locally. But
Yeah,
that feels a little more commercial, right? Because it's like it's not just a stand; they're like big lots basically.
right.
So yeah, I'm trying to, yeah, I don't know, I have to look that up. You know what I did a lot as a kid? I did the swap meet. Like we went to the
Oh,
swap meet a bunch as a kid, and that was
so
great.
what is that?
Um, so it's kind of like a with a Saturday market, but
Hmm.
it's like it's more like garage sale feely at
Oh,
the same
okay.
time. It's not stalls, generally speaking. It's more like again a slightly bigger lot, but it's just random stuff. It's basically a bunch of garage sale type things.
Hmm. Okay.
Kind of like an antique market, but just random stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do we have a few places here that have like like it's antique markets, but they're you can rent a booth and then you sell your stuff out of your booth.
Yeah.
That's kind of like that. I feel like I always heard about swap meets, but then I never
Yeah.
did any, and then I just realized I was like, I don't even know really what that means.
yeah, it's just like hitting up a bunch of garage sales all together.
Yeah, that makes
Um,
sense.
yeah, which is fun. I like a good garage sale. Um,
Hmm.
not running one, but going home.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So Fields of Mystery, sadly, no swap meets, but it does have Saturday market, so
Cool.
good for you. Um, okay, so that's all the updates to existing games or coming updates. Let's get into some new games. All right, this first one, I mean, hats off on the title alone. We get Frog Island. That's a concept I'm down with just off the bat.
Yep.
Um,
You have my attention.
yeah, and like I like the art style. It's not it's isometric, but it's very cutesy
Hmm.
looking. I'm trying to think of what to compare it to.
To me, it
The-
looks a
the-
lot like Usagi Shima.
that's
So
the yes,
yeah,
that's the one.
or Neko Atsume, but Usagi Shima was like the main one that I immediately I was like, did the people who made Usagi Shima make this game? Because it just seems very, very similar, but it's doing its own thing too.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's read the description because I'm just admiring the beauty of the art here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Trapped on a mysterious island, you are greeted by a woman who asks you to take care of her frogs while she is away. Very understandable sentiment.
Yeah.
Anyways, explore, farm, cook, fish, and befriend magical frogs as you try to find a way to escape the island and figure out why you're even here in the first place. Okay. See, you lost me there because I don't need to understand why. Or nor need to escape. There's a chef frog. It's an orange frog with a chef hat.
Yep.
I a merchant frog.
I don't, I
Why would
have
I?
I have no questions. Just yes. The answer is yes, I'll be here.
Yeah, escape. That nope, I don't get that. But anyways, that's Wait, what? I didn't see the wet frog sign. Sorry, I'm reading the note.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So there's a during the in the video,
Oh, I see it.
there's like an area where there's like a frog spa and a bunch of the frogs are like chilling and you know how like wet floor signs where it's
Yeah.
like watch out, like danger, wet floor. Like there's just a frog behind all of or a sign behind all of them that's just a wet frog. It's like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, it's so funny.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yep.
Also, there's a frog like in the middle of like it's on a roof and the roof's on fire. It feels a little bit like this is fine dog.
Yeah, it's the this
This
is
is
fine dog.
fine
I felt
frog.
the same thing.
This is fine frog.
Yep. Like, yep, this is okay.
So that's March 20th of next year. Already got a release date. That's good. The developer's literally called Dev Frog. Holy moly, this game's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yep. I
Oh,
saw that.
I yeah, oh, put me down for that. Okay.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Next up, we have oh gosh. Okay, Project Evertree. Sorry, it's oh gosh because I'm trying to remember who Orange Season was. I had to go through the Rolodex.
Yeah, I don't know. So there's this game called Orange Season that I don't know if we ever covered it or anything, but
We talked about it on the news. I do remember the name coming up, but no, I don't think we actually covered the game itself.
yeah, so but like the people that made Orange Season, okay, I'm just gonna read this. Orange Season was a passion project with a lot of challenges, and we tackled them as best we can. We learned a lot along the way, but ultimately some things were out of our control. That's why we brought another team to help with the development of Orange Season while we work on our next game, and we trust that they will bring our vision to life. Patches will start to roll out next month for all platforms. We are building this new project from all the lessons we learned from Orange Season and your feedback. So to me, end quote. So to me, this is like a game that they haven't even like they're gonna start it, but they don't like they haven't started it yet, but they're letting you know that like Orange Season patches are still coming. Like they're still working on Orange Season, but they've more or
Hmm.
less moved the development to us another team.
Yeah, which I get it, and obviously we don't know the circumstances on their side, but
Hmm.
that's not a great look. I mean, it's probably rough for them too, but
Yeah, to have to like move your baby over.
yep, gotta cut and run. Feels like
Uh,
right, and they're not abandoning it, but like they're just saying outright they're switching
yeah.
gears kinda, and then they're still working on it. But the actual Project Evertree is a quote cozy single player farm management game that follows the journey of Alessandra competing to be the best farmer in the summer camp. Manage your farm alongside your companions, complete chores for points, and deal with the dynamics of a colorful cast in their teenage years. Um, did, I'm sorry, I'm just checking. There was no video or anything, right? It's just
Nope,
this one
there's no video.
image
There's nothing. There's literally just the image.
of a
Um,
big tree with purple leaves and Project Evertree
yeah.
logo over it.
Yep. So it's
um,
just they're gonna be doing it. It's a thing
I
that's
get okay.
gonna happen, but
Mm,
as it stands currently, there's not, it doesn't look like
didn't
there's,
anything.
yeah.
um, well, wish them luck. I guess that could be fun.
Hmm.
Um, but I don't know. Summer camp setting could be a fun idea. It depends if you have colorful casts. How colorful?
Hmm.
That could be
Hmm.
entertaining. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's hard to say. There's nothing. We got nothing to go off really other
Yeah.
than the text.
Yep.
But all right, there you go. So no anything as to when or anything. So just keep an eye out. Good name though, Project Evertree.
Hmm.
Um. Okay. All right. That's it. That's the news. We did it. We vanquished the news for now.
Woo!
So let's get into Linked Banner of the Spark, a game I bought on basically on release. um
Was it worth it?
oh yeah, well
I just a yes or a no.
I am unsure.
Okay.
Okay, so all right, let's start with the premise, right?
Okay.
Um oh here, well I'll read the quote. Build a bright new world alongside a band of rescued robot buddies. In this colorful action RPG, battle waves of enemies in solo or co-op, then return home and use their parts to craft a thriving town. Assemble your crew and grow stronger with each new adventure. So this goes in the what we Al coined the roguelife
Well, they also
genre.
they say that they're roguelife as
Oh, is that
well.
them? Oh,
Yeah,
never
they
mind.
say it
Okay,
like on
they
their
coined it then, I
thing.
think.
Yeah. So they call themselves roguelife. And then they also I saw this like looking back at some of their previous posts, I saw this one that was like Hades meets Animal Crossing. Or
hmm
maybe this was on the discussion, like the forum.
hmm
So yeah, do
Okay,
you, yes or no, does it seem like Hades meets Animal Crossing to you?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Have you played either? Well, you played Animal Crossing. Have you played
Played
Hades?
Animal Crossing. No. No, I've not played Hades.
Okay. Have you played Cult of the Lamb?
No. I want
Okay.
to.
All right. Well. Okay. Okay.
I
Cult
know
of the Lamb.
I'm no help.
No. I'm frustrated because of what I'm about to say. I was really intrigued by this game. Not intrigued, like I was excited. I saw it. The art style looked cool. The premise was good. That's why I
Hmm.
bought it on release.
Hmm.
Cult of the Lamb is the direct comparison point because it's the same idea of half a game is roguelike combat heavy and then half of it is developing a little settlement.
Hmm.
And here's the part that pains me. Like I bought the game, I've put in and it's not terribly expensive. I think it's just 20 USD, I think.
Hmm.
I put in many hours. I don't have an hour count, but at least 2 or 3 weeks of playing on the regular. But overall, like I put it down. I put it
Hmm.
down. I didn't. And not. When sometimes you put a game down because you get distracted or other stuff comes up.
Hmm.
This one I put down just because I lost interest,
Okay.
which doesn't happen often to me. Like
Hmm.
Cult of the Lamb, I guess I did put it down technically. I didn't beat it, but it wasn't out of lack of interest. I just got sidetracked or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point I'm trying to get to is like Cult of the Lamb just is just better in almost every category,
Okay.
which is rough. So let's get to it. The brass tracks. There's two ways: the Animal Crossing part and the Hades part.
Hmm.
So start with the Animal Crossing part, the more cottagecore e part.
Hmm.
So visually, like the game works well for that because it's bright, it's colorful. I do like the art style, generally speaking. It's a
Mm-hmm.
little generic, like generic anime-y, like Pokemon Shonen-y style. The colors are bright and whatnot, but there's no environments or anything that really sticks out. It's there's some settings that feel like again where it's the setting is robots have taken over the world, and there's just a few humans, so a
Mm-hmm.
lot of it is robots and machines scattered about, but there's you're trying to reclaim the world and reclaim nature a bit, so there's a lot of heavily forested areas too. And so you're kind of blending it, which so it's not bad, it's nice enough, but it just doesn't stick out like Cult of the Lamb or Hades.
Mm.
So that's a little unfortunate. The music, nothing to write home about. It's pretty much the same thing. Like no track sticks in my mind. But it's good enough for playing.
Okay.
The building the town part. I'm gonna hop to that
Yep.
because that's the Animal Crossing part. It's it's just does it just falls short. This is the problem with the game. Like the bar is higher in almost everything it does. Because it's a grid based system and you're just plotting decorations down. I think part of it is there's not enough customization options in the game. There's a few, but not enough to feel like Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
And the unfortunate part is it's largely or just ornamental.
Mm.
So Cult of the Lamb, you're when you build up your settlement, when you build up the different facilities and even take care of your cult members or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
it actually benefits you in the combat part. It expands your abilities and your and just general upgrades and stuff like that. Cult of the Lamb does that very well, for like the cycle of going into combat for stuff to bring back to your village to increase stuff in the village to go out into combat, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Linked does not do that. Like you build up your town kind of Animal Crossing style, and and it's nice enough, but it's kind of its own reward. So how much you get out of that's subjective,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of unfortunate because for me, I just wasn't really feeling it. It was a little okay, but I think part of the challenge too is getting the enough resources to craft or build whatever you need. If you're going to build a path, you need a lot of a certain type of resource, and sometimes that can get a little tedious
Mm-hmm.
because it's either you're just killing a bunch of random enemies out in the field, or you're shaking trees and mining rocks, which is just basic like hit the button
Mm-hmm.
sort of stuff. Yeah, the town part of it is a little lackluster. I think the best part is the actual growing of the villagers, I should say, because there is a like Animal Crossing, there is a set of facilities with NPCs that run them, and those are required or always there.
Mm-hmm.
You have a blacksmith, you have a chef, you have a general store person, so on and so forth, right? And they're all robots. But you also get villager robots. And I think you can get up to 10 in your village at one time, but you can unlock up to 40 of them.
Mm.
And so you can kind of swap them out. It is fun to see the villagers kind of running around and doing stuff. Not not like anything super interactive or memorable, but it's just when you fill it up the town, it does feel a lot more lively with all these
Yeah.
little robots running around.
When I think like looking at the like you're basically it's just robots, right? Like
Yeah,
yeah, so it's nice to yeah, add in the other member of something else.
yeah, yeah,
Something else.
yeah. I mean, that's definitely part of this game. Like it's clear it's for robot people, right?
Yeah.
Like which is what was a big draw for me. I like robots and like metabots and stuff like that. Like the thought of collectible robot game that sounded really
Mm-hmm.
cool to me. And it again, it is nice, but it's largely ornamental. The designs are okay. Nothing like super sticks out to me. But again, it's good enough. The Let me think. The one thing you oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of start sliding into the combat stuff, but the progression is
Hmm.
it's all quest based basically. You talk to certain villagers, you talk to the facilities managers, and they give you quests. Clear X, clear this level, achieve this objective, beat X number of enemies. It can vary. And I think again that's might be part of the tedium because it's very very quest like
Yeah.
linear sort of thing. Right. There's not a lot of flavor to it. Right.
Hmm.
The writing's okay. There's the personalities don't stick out like say Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Right. All those shopkeeps, very clear and memorable personalities. Nothing like that. They try. I'll give them a sticker for an effort, but
An attempt was made.
an attempt was indeed made, but it's just not hitting like Animal Crossing was. But that said, oh, you know what? Back. I'm gonna back you up 1 second.
Hmm.
Fishing. Let me talk about fishing real quick
Oh,
because
okay.
that's part of village life too. There is fishing in the game. I'm torn on the fishing mini game in this game. I like it more than Stardew's, but it's challenging almost because what it is basically it's a spinner and there's a colored part of the spinner and you have to hit the colored part.
Hmm.
And you have to do that a few times to fill up the gauge. And when the gauge fills up, you catch the fish. But for some of the rare fish, that's hard. And if you mess up, if you hit the spinner in an incorrect part, the gauge goes down. Sometimes a good amount. So it can be frustrating to kind of learn the timing properly.
Hmm.
But that said, they do some cool stuff. First of all, the fish are also all robotic.
Hmm.
So that's fun. And you don't have a fishing rod. What oh, I haven't even talked about it. You have a tool called the wire. It's a
Hmm.
grappling hook, basically attached to your arm. What happens is fish will jump out of the water and you have to hook them with your arm, which is fun.
Oh.
And if you do the timing just so, like at the height of their jump, you actually get like a bonus and like half the gauge is filled or something like that when you're fishing. So that is a little fun. It's at least different. I'll say that it's a little more
Yeah.
dynamic. It's not same old we've seen in other games. So I give them a thumbs up for the fishing that they're trying to do. But they also have they don't have bugs, but they have these what are they called? Bitty bots, like tiny little robots hiding
Okay.
around in trees and rocks and stuff like that. They don't look like bugs, sadly. They're just little robots with different designs. There's one that looks like a star, one that looks like I think a teardrop, something like that. I don't know, just a handful of designs. So that's kind of replacing bugs, and there's just
Hmm.
another whole group of things to catch. And those are definitely the two most active part of town life, kind of like Animal Crossing,
Yeah.
but just not as engaging. There's no museum, sadly. You have a encyclopedia page or whatever. I don't think that even has info, just like a collection page.
Mm.
But they try to at least make it their robot flavored.
Yeah. But without like the incentive of like filling something.
Yeah,
And I think that's probably part of the fact that there's no other like real villagers or anything, that it's basically just
yeah,
you. I mean, that to me is just seems really lonely to
yeah,
like
yeah. I
do
mean,
this all by yourself. But I mean, that's probably
yeah,
what it's meant to convey.
I
So,
guess so. Um, because like I mean, you can't. There's dialogue with the villagers and whatnot, but it's just not as fulfilling. They don't feel as alive as an Animal Crossing villager. I will give them one thumbs up for one very specific thing. You can do. You can grapple a villager and throw them into the river or the ocean.
What happens when you do that?
They'll just respawn, but it's just a really
Okay.
funny animation. And they incentivize you because every now and then you'll get a request from a villager to throw them in the water or throw other people in the water. um,
What?
I don't know why. They just and usually and sometimes they'll just say don't question it, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
They're just trying to see if you'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, let me talk about the facilities real quick because
Hmm.
they're the closest like connective tissue to the combat portion, which I'll get to in a minute. But
Hmm.
let's see. Okay, there's a blacksmith. It's pretty straightforward. It's your weapon upgrades or crafting. And each facility manager has their own line of quests. So if you do stuff for the blacksmith, you of course unlock new weapon types
Hmm.
or different upgrades to other weapons and so on and so forth.
I think I saw 80 weapon types. Is that
I think there's like 10 base weapon types and probably
okay?
8 variations of
Got
thereof.
it.
That's
That
probably
would
what they're
make
saying.
sense.
Yeah. And I think, you know what? This is probably one of the biggest criticism of the game, actually. The progression system kind of shoots itself in the foot because the
Mm,
blacksmith is a very good example. So in Hades, for instance, you can access the all the weapon types pretty quickly
hmm.
relative to how long you're playing the game until you hit, true credits or whatever.
Hmm.
So you get the chance to explore different weapons and figure them out. In this game, because of the progression system where you have to do all the quests for the blacksmith, you don't reach the final weapon type until his, I think, penultimate weapon or his
Hmm.
quest or whatever. So it feels like you're playing a lot of the game with a lot of options still kind of locked out.
Hmm.
And you can, kind of focus on the blacksmith and beeline it or whatever, but it it still feels like you're missing out because maybe I think most people would be trying to do other quests and other stuff at the same time.
Hmm.
And the weapon, I'll talk more about the weapons in the combat, but it's just this kind of general idea of there's a lot of good features and upgrades that are locked behind this quest system because it's so linear. It can take a while to get to.
Hmm.
The chef. Okay, if anyone plays Linked, do the chef quest lines first because he unlocks something, probably the best feature of the game,
Hmm.
and that is you can take your villagers out on combat with you.
Hmm.
You can take up to two. At first you get one, but then you unlock a second slot later, and that's all from doing the quest outlines or the chef quest lines. Excuse me.
Hmm.
And that's not only very fun to have your villagers join you because they have different attacks and different combat styles, but it's also really, really helpful.
Hmm.
So that and again, that's locked behind a quest line, and you don't really see it until you get there. So again, just critical upgrades. It feels like locked behind these quest lines, and I wish you could access them faster.
Yeah.
Um, Let me think. The other facilities, they're not as critical to combat. A lot of it is for the town upgrading. You get a craftsman guy who teaches you how to build different like fencing and decorations, benches, fences. Oh my goodness. There's this thing, I don't know if to call it a bug or whatever,
Okay.
but I'm building when I build a fence and I
Okay.
put, the gate to enter the fence or whatever.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's been fixed yet, but there's a gap. There's always this gap between a fence post and the gate, and it kills me. It kills me because you can walk through it even. So I can't
Mm.
have a complete fence, and oh, I hate it so much.
That
Um,
would bother me.
yeah, yeah, it's really bad. I was building my house and I'm putting a fence around it, and then I don't get it. There is farming. There is a greenhouse like plant crop specialist person. She's a researcher, I believe it is. And you can grow crops and fruit trees. It's not active. It's just you plant and you wait a while and they grow and you harvest them.
Hmm.
So partially ornamental, but partially you get resources to cook food or whatever.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, you'd say you get the character customization because there is a
Yeah.
stylist.
Yeah, I see that there's a lot of that, so I was wondering about that.
Mhm. So you get different outfits. You can buy different outfits from the stylist and the general shop or whatever, and then you can get dyes. You get dyes from different resources, from different crops and things like that.
Hmm.
And so then you get this wider range of outfits. They're just sets. You don't unfortunately don't get to customize each like piece or mix and match.
Mm.
It's just you pick an outfit and then you can color it whatever color dye you want. Which is fun. I think the outfits look nice, and having that many color variations is fun. Um, but you do. Oh, you can actually customize the character, like the face and the body and the hair and all that stuff. But the camera is usually so zoomed out, like it doesn't feel like it makes much of a difference. Like it's hard to
Okay.
see your character. There's moments where, like at the start or end of a run in combat, it'll zoom in a bit more. You can see it a bit more, but that feels like a little wasted potential. Maybe this game would be better from a do better or feel better from a closer camera.
Hmm.
Because it's very zoomed out, so you can see the whole town, which is fun because you see all the robots running around. But you can't zoom into yourself. So it just feels like you're not seeing your character. And out in combat, it's the same thing. It's a fairly zoomed out camera.
Mm.
So yeah, it's the character customization is there. It just feels like it's not landing because you just don't get to enjoy it really.
Mm.
Um. Okay. So with that, okay, I think that roughly covers the town and customization stuff. So let's talk about the combat. Um, the combat is hard.
Okay. Are
It's
you using your wire still?
You are. Okay,
Okay.
that's probably the best thing. So, yeah, it's two things. One, it's hard and it's kind of awkward.
Mm.
I say that because compared to other roguelike games like Hades or Cult of the Lamb,
Mm-hmm.
it's a much slower pace of battle or
Mm.
the overall feel. Like in Hades and Cult of the Lamb, you get a dash, a proper dash. You go from one place to the other in a snap. In this game, you get a roll, which is a small distinction. It's the same thing, but you see the full animation of the roll, and it just feels slower. The
Mm.
combat in general feels not as snappy as say Hades or Cult of the Lamb, which is maybe it's a taste thing, but I certainly don't enjoy it as much as the other games.
Mm.
But they make up for that because you get the wire, the grappling hook, and you can use that on enemies. It's the timing is a little weird to get used to, but you can drag them into you, smack them, or you can even do this thing where if you have enough damage on an enemy, you can just grab them and just auto kill them. You just pull them apart, which is
Okay.
fun. So like that wire thing, they're heading in the right direction, just needs a little more polish.
Mm-hmm.
And it also depends on the weapons you're using. Because, like I mentioned, there's, I think, like 10 different weapon types, and they do play wildly differently. Some feel a lot more better suited to using the grappling hook than others. Like the axe there's an axe that is a big, slow axe. And that one doesn't work as well with the wire because the wire's quick motion and then trying to follow up with a big slow swing
Mm-hmm.
doesn't feel that successful most of the time. But say like your standard sword, sure, you can pull them in and slice them up. That works fairly fine. The There's not some of the weapon types are. I'll give them a golf clap for trying something different.
Okay.
There's a guitar as a weapon
Okay.
type, and you can swing it around like an axe, kind of. Or you can do a charge attack and then you do the slide, the guitar slide.
Yeah.
And you're damaging enemies that way. When I think it releases sound waves then, which is a fun one.
That's something different. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, it is different. They have oh gosh, they have a chakram, I think it is called, like a ring, bladed ring that you throw around. That
Mm.
one's a fun one. I'm trying to remember what other ones are. There is a blaster gun, like it's just a straight up gun. It's probably the best weapon in the game because one, you do it from afar, so you're very safe.
Hmm.
But you can also charge it up and uh, just kill a lot of stuff just with the charge shots. But yeah, the let's see, there's claws. That's a good one. I'm trying to. Oh, the board. I forgot. There's a surfboard that is a weapon too. Again,
Oh.
you can kind of swing it around like you would with a board,
Hmm.
or if you do the charge attack, you hop on it and you fly around on it, just running everything over. That's another fun weapon type. That one felt pretty creative, and I think probably one of my favorite weapon types. Um, but yeah, they have a bunch of standard stuff: spear, cannon, so on and so forth.
Hmm.
So you know they do play differently, but it's still it still lacks a little. And I think the biggest problem is the upgrade system. So roguelike games, how
Hmm.
the pattern works: you start a run, you get a floor, you clear the floor, and then you get an upgrade at the end for your run. The upgrades are not great.
Mm.
They're pretty meh. The best you get like an attribute like electric or fire or ice or whatever, and can freeze or burn, you know, status effects.
Hmm.
But nothing is fundamentally changing your weapon, playing your playstyle or anything.
Hmm.
Cult of the Lamb and Hades do that, and they're very good at that. Where they can fundamentally change your playstyle during a run, and it can feel different and dynamic every run, or at the bare minimum, you feel very strong. Like if you get far in a run, you get a lot of upgrades in Hades or Cult of the Lamb, and you feel crazy strong. You're just clearing stuff if things are
Hmm.
going well. This game, not the case.
Mm.
You can stack up as many upgrades, and it's just incremental percentage increases. You don't ever get the feeling of like power that feels so cool in Hades or Cult of the Lamb. And so and that's coupled by the difficulty, because the enemies do a lot of damage actually. It's very easy to die and lose, you know, your run, and you have to start all over,
Hmm.
which is frustrating when the
Well,
upgrades are so poor.
that's the rogue part of the game.
Yeah, yeah. But this is again why the villagers are probably the best feature in the game when you add them in, because then you have two villagers who are decoys.
Hmm.
They're also damaging, and if you fall, they can resurrect you. So yeah, that having the villagers fight with you, that's a good one. I wish I could upgrade them a bit more.
Yeah.
There is a small upgrade system, but it's just I think numerical if anything. I wish I could maybe customize them or something, but sadly no, they're just there as excellent decoys slash assists.
Just got to put them out in the front lines for the fodder.
Basically. Um, but but yeah, that's I think that roughly covers the combat. It's like it's good. It's not bad combat for the most part, but again, the bar is just very high, and it's not living up to it. Yeah, so that's I'm trying to think here. I feel like there was another element I wanted to talk about, but nope, I lost it.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I think that roughly covers the game, the whole experience as a whole. Do you have any questions on all that? I know that was a lot, kind of just word vomiting here, but
No, I think I was mostly interested. Like this game looks like it's a lot. Um, like it's a lot. It's got a lot going on, but it also still has like that bit of loneliness to it. And I was wondering if
hmm
that was like affected by the little bots at all. Like
yeah,
it sounds like it kind of is, but like not 100%. You can play, this is just for the listeners, you can play multiplayer. So you can have
yes,
your friends come in and like help. So you
yeah.
can do that. So that's cool.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, that's a good point. That's something I did want to bring up. I think the game is built for multiplayer. I haven't played
Yeah.
with anyone, but like just based off the villagers, I bet it's a lot more fun to grab, you know, a couple of friends and play with them. Um, it feels like it's geared towards that.
Yeah. So,
If anyone wants to play, let me know. Oh, now I remember the other thing I wanted to talk about. Yes,
yay.
so I got this on my Switch. It's on Switch. It's Switch 2. I think on Steam. I think the early access was on Steam, and 1.0 dropped with Switch. Um, it does not run well on Switch. Loading
Oh,
times are brutal. Uh, Frame rate isn't the best. It's not great. I'm sure it's a lot better on Switch too. I'm sure it can be a lot better on Steam. But yeah, the standard Switch version, little technically rough. Um, which is a shame
yeah.
considering everything. The loading times are the ones that kill me because when you lose a run and you have to wait another 30 seconds or whatever to get back into town, it's not great. Not great. Um,
So I guess another thing I wanted to ask is, so it
mhm,
sounds like this game fell a little far from, like a little far from the mark. Like it
mhm,
could have.
mhm.
What one thing do you think would improve this game to like make it so that you would pick it up more?
I think the upgrade stuff I talked about, fixing the upgrades, making them either more or just more impactful, generally speaking, right? Because whether that's increasing like the actual power where you can actually feel it, or
Hmm.
changing the play style of your weapon, I think that would fix it because like even if the town stuff was still a little weak per se, I
Hmm.
think if the combat was fun, I could just enjoy just even just going through levels of combat. At least me personally. Like I know a lot of people like Al would probably prefer more work on the town side of things, but
Hmm.
I think the upgrade system is probably needs the most love for me to get out of it. Or I'll offer you one on the other side, on the town side. If we got an actual museum to fill out, like I think that would be a lot more enticing to go through stuff.
Yeah.
But but yeah, sadly there is no like the growth of the town is largely up to you how much you want to fill out and craft or whatever. But no actual goalposts from a museum. I think that would help a lot.
Okay. Yeah, I think that that would be the other thing because
Yeah,
it is such a lonely game and you don't have those characters like
yeah,
asking for you to do things. It kind of is just self-motivated. But I feel like there are definitely people who are the self-motivated type who want to collect
yeah,
everything, who want to like do
yeah,
everything that you can. So
yeah.
maybe so I guess like my last question would be who would you recommend this game for?
Oh, I mean, like I guess if you look at the art, right? If you see it's going to be robot heavy. Like if it, and it's roguelike. I guess that's the more important part of the combat aspect. Like if that entices you, it's worth a shot. Like I said, it's not a terribly expensive game. It's only like 20 USD. And they're actively working on it. So there still might be a future for this game.
Hmm.
Um, but I yeah, maybe a little more time in the oven and it'll be a definite thumbs up. But for
Hmm.
now, like it's just I guess mostly for a robot collector type person, a very specific, very niche thing. But that's what suckered me. Like, oh man, I could collect robots for my town. That part still on paper sounds cool, and it kind of is to see them grow into town and run around. But it's just so much of the stuff I have to get through. Like it's unfortunate. It feels a little tedious at times. Like yeah, yeah, because yeah, like the villagers, they'll give you quests all the time, but
Hmm.
they're from a handful of things. Either collect some fish, collect some bugs, maybe do a certain run, and so on and so forth. Like it's just again not a lot of personality to it, which is unfortunate.
Hmm.
Oh, I know what stopped me in this game. I just remember there was a thing that stopped me. I got a mission. I can't remember if it was from Village or whatnot, but it was to do a run without a single. No, not getting hit or like was it? Yeah, not getting hit. A no hit run, and that was brutal. I couldn't do it. That's what killed it for me.
Hmm.
Take that one out. I don't like that. Or no hit run is hard.
Yeah.
Like maybe for post game or something, but that's hard.
Yeah.
That's for the Silk Song people.
I mean, they do it like my husband is still playing right now, and he was talking about like sometimes he'll tell me about some of the stuff he's struggling with, and I'm like, babe, I think that the people would just tell you that get good. Like I think
As excuse me, as Hornet would say,
as
get
Hornet.
good.
as Hornet would say, like you
Yeah.
just need to get good.
So, like look, of course, there's all the memes and the fan art out on the internet, and everyone's about this or whatever.
Hmm.
But nah, the get good. That's the one. People aren't harping on that one enough. I love
Because that's, I
that.
mean, that's the thing about that game is it's
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
there's so much about it that's
yeah,
just you just
yeah.
gotta you
Get good.
you just have to do it.
Oh man. I'm terrified of that game. I have to beat Hollow Knight. That's a requirement from what I've read. Not even lore wise, just to that's the warm up for Silk Song.
Yeah, it definitely, I mean, if you basically, I feel like if you don't like Hollow Knight, you won't like Silksong.
Yeah, yeah. Because what if it's Hollow Knight but harder?
It is.
Yeah,
That's the tweet. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Oh my God, Team Cherry. Like, I love them and I hate them. They're the sickos.
Yeah. Cool. Well,
All right,
I
that's
think that about wraps up our discussion of Linked Banner of the Spark. So I see this thing in the outro. Al,
yeah.
I don't know what this means.
Okay, I'll tell you. I'll explain it to you because it threw me
Okay.
off when I saw it.
Okay.
He's just changed it because not everyone wants to plug something, right? We don't have to tell them to handle it. It's just here's your moment
Oh.
to do something, right? I'm okay. Here, I'll take the lead because you know what's funny? I realized the other day I have two. Unfortunately, still on Twitter because there's people I talk to there. I have
Mm-mm.
two Twitter handles at
Okay.
Koopa Prize, my
Uh-huh.
personal, and at Spriter Squared, my art account.
Okay.
Well, somehow it's become inverted where at Koopa I'm just seeing and just retweeting awesome Pokemon and Digimon fan artists and sick art memes and Silk Song and stuff like that. And then somehow on the Sparta Squared, that's where I see more personal stuff or opinions and whatnot that I retweet. So go to one of those for one or the other. I don't know which one's which anymore, but at least there's a lot of good artists still on Twitter. I'll say that. As for all the hellscape it is and everything else, there's a lot of great talent on there.
Hmm.
Um, what about you, Cody? Anything you want to plug or say?
So, yeah, I mean, if you want to chat with me, you can find me on Instagram at Hiking Beagle, Beagle, and or on the podcast's page, Slack. But I'm trying to think of like something fun to say.
Oh, I mean, I think we've already said it.
Oh, oh,
Get
oh.
good.
Okay, good. No, no, no. Okay, so here's something that's fun. Anything to say to the audience. I probably could have done this in the beginning, but I found a really cool bug. So in
Name's
my in my
Hornet.
no, 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 in real life.
Is it Hornet?
No, it's not. So there's this family of wasps called chrysidid wasps or
Oh,
jewel wasps.
yeah. Oh,
And they look like little jewels and their butts look like little crowns. 10 out of 10
what?
recommend looking at. Yeah, look at them.
I'm
I'll
looking it
put some in
up.
the Slack. Um and but there's like the main subfamily that looks like all of those. But there's this other subfamily that doesn't have the same vibe as the others in the family. And I've
Okay.
never seen one of these, but I was going through my like tricky ID things that I've been putting off for forever because I didn't want to do them. And I found one of these and then I looked it up. I was like, oh, it's this. And then I looked it up. This thing has not been seen in the United States east of Kansas.
Oh,
So I have like a regional record.
wow.
It has gone, so
That's wild.
it is up in like Quebec, and like
Uh-huh.
Montreal and stuff like that, but it hasn't like jumped, no one's found it like over the lakes yet.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited about that.
That's
That's what I'm gonna
that's
say
cool. That's pretty cool.
to
But
the audience.
but also like what I love bugs, but wasps, why wasps, those are
Okay.
the one like oh no, it
Here's the other
stings.
thing. The wasps that everyone thinks of, like when you think of wasps, you think of like yellow jackets and hornets that are gonna like sting you, right?
Yes.
That is one family of wasps,
Yeah,
but there
okay.
are so many other wasps, and even those wasps are actually really heckin' cool. It's just that they tend to put their nests in places that are inconvenient to
Yes,
us.
like my truck. Yes, many times on the truck. I had to
So
fight them off.
I'm all for like if you have this like these in an inconvenient place, remove them. But if they're like at the end of your yard and you never go over there, just let them live. Like they actually are really good at like yellow jackets and hornets eat your garden pests.
Yeah, yeah, I know that. Like, I appreciate them, but
But there's a bunch of other super, super cool bugs.
these
Um,
jewel bugs or wasps, there's some that are iridescent. That's
yeah, they're
cool.
like so shiny. I mean, they look like little jewels and they're
That
so cute.
that looks painted. I'm looking at one. That's
Yeah. And looking at one under a microscope is just so pretty. And they have a lot of like little divots in their uh integument. I'm trying to think of the in their skin. I'm trying to think of like the non-scientific way to say it.
the
But in the
normie word.
on their outside, they have like all these little divots and it looks like a jewel could like literally fit in there. It's like they are the crown, but they are also the jewel. But you could like socket a jewel right into them. They're so cool.
That sounds like a Silk Song design.
That is what I wanted to say to the audience.
All right, there you go. And if you audience want to say things to Al or the podcast, which will go to Al, go to Tumblr and Blue Sky at THS Pod to follow the show for notes and episodes.
Hmm.
Go to harvestseason.club. We don't know if the feedback is still working or not. I don't know. I haven't heard, but uh, Al should look. You know what, Al? You just need to get an email. That's how other people do it. Let's be real. Make it easier. Everyone's got an email. That way, people can email their dumb questions and comments that I want to hear and be subject to. I say dumb with affection. Because I send dumb emails to other podcasts. Or if you want the cool club, the direct way of getting in touch, go to patreon.com/thspod. Throw a few bucks towards Al's way. He's got children to feed. And you can get cool stuff. You can get access to uh the greenhouse series of non-cottagecore related stuff. We got many topics that we need to sit down and do.
Hmm.
Cody and I will rank bug Digimon. No, we won't, but we could.
Ooh.
I mean, we could.
Dude, we should totally do that because then I'm curious if there are any bug Digimon that are like better. Like what if Digimon is just better at bugs? Though
Okay,
we should
well,
also do whenever I think Greg's game might be out soon. So friend of the
oh,
pod, Greg Leatherman, is making a game and I am going to out myself that I don't remember the name of the game. Um Doma Sky. So
yep,
they're called Doma Sky. And it's in Kickstarter right now. It's like basically Pokemon, but it's made by some really cool people and that we know. And he has been posting these like cute little critters on his Instagram for a hot minute. And he actually consulted me on one of them. So
oh,
super recommend looking at that. So it's DOMESKIAI Domeskai. You look check it out on Kickstarter and do it. If you're going to PAX Unplugged, then you can come and meet Greg and talk to him all about it. It actually already met its goal. So the goal was 10 grand and
yeah,
it hit 15K. There are still 62 hours to go. So I guess if you are listening to this
yeah.
at release, like go, 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 go.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's you know what? That's good because I get my paycheck and I need to do that. I've just been waiting for this paycheck specifically.
Hmm.
Um, but yes, good shout out. I mean, it's a tabletop monster collecting. Greg's had a passion for both
Yeah.
forever, and so he's the man for the job. Yeah.
Yep.
Um. Okay. So that's that. And ooh, you know what we should do? We should do a greenhouse on that.
We
That'd
should.
be
That's what I'm saying.
sick.
We should do that when it comes out. Like we should really I want the book
Yeah.
and I want to go through the
Yeah.
the bug Doma Sky.
The designs,
Um,
yeah,
but we also still need to do one on Sonic 3.
yeah, on
And
Bluey and
well, Bluey, Al wanted to do one on Bluey too,
yeah,
possibly. So that could be like a
yeah,
three people. But like
yeah.
we got a couple. Here, I'm putting that in.
Look,
Bug Digimon.
yeah. Look,
Doma
Cody,
Sky.
you and I have a handful we could do. We can still do the. I don't know if you finished Little House yet, but we can do the
Ugh.
Greenhouse on the Prairie episode. Talk
Grim,
about how
cozy,
great dog.
grim, cozy.
Go. We could talk about how great Dog Baker is.
Dude, Doc
Um,
Baker's awesome.
he's the
Though
best.
it's a little weird in some of the episodes. I'm a little like,
Well, was it the him or was it the Times? I mean, no, there's that one episode. Never mind, that was him. A little bit of the Times, but a little bit of him
but a
too.
little bit of him. Yeah. To be discussed though. But if you
Yeah.
want to follow the podcast, we highly recommend and support the podcast so that we can keep doing silly little things like this.
Yeah.
You can go to the Patreon, patreon.com/thspod. You can follow the podcast on Tumblr and Blue Sky at thspod. You can provide feedback, and you can get links and show notes and transcripts of each episode at theharvestseason.club. And also, if you do the Patreon, you get access to our Slack, which is bumping. One of Al's friends recently joined, and there's a
IRL
lot more
friends.
in
And
real life.
oh,
Yeah, there is a lot of
yeah.
chatter now, which I'm loving.
Yep.
And then so shout out to them. I don't remember their name. Clemmy?
Yep, Clemmy. That's the
Um,
username with a 3.
with a three.
They got
Uh,
miraculous ladybug avatar. That's a good one.
heck yeah.
Um,
So yeah, highly recommend. You can get access to the Slack. And then also you get access to those greenhouse episodes of us talking about all the cool stuff.
oh god. All right. That'll do it. Thank you, Cody, for coming
Mhm.
on. Thank you, Al, for having us. And
Mhm.
until next time, dearest listeners,
Have a
have a good
good
harvest.
harvest.
The Harvest Season is created by Al McKinley, with support from our patrons, including our pro farmers, Kevin, Stuart, and Elisa. Our art is done by Micah the Brave, and our music is done by Nick Burgess. Feel free to visit our website, harvestseason.club, for show notes and links to things we discussed in this episode.
Okay. Okay, here's your post credits. All right, you asked
Oh,
about Bug Digimon. Here's the teaser trailer.
okay.
So here's the thing about oh my goodness, that's a good picture. Sorry, I saw your picture. I'm posting it in the thread.
I'm putting
Um,
I'm putting
yeah,
dog stuff in the
yeah.
thread.
Okay. So here, as to whether Digimon does bugs good or not, well, that depends. Because you see, the Digimon philosophy is as they get bigger or
Hmm.
higher level, they strap guns and maybe robots and things. So
Yeah.
the question I think that will set the tone here. I'm posting the image in the slat in that thread. Do you like Mothmon?
What?
That is Mothmon.
Oh.
He looks kind of like a little Sentai guy. He has the
Oh.
moth wings,
I
but
see
on
it.
the thorax, or not the wait, that might
At
throw
the
the
end
wrong
of the
way. The
abdomen
end, the
where
end of
the
admin.
where
There
the
is
where the
a Gatling
gonads would
gun.
be.
There's a Gatling gun attached. So
You know
there you
what?
go. That's the Digimon philosophy.
It tracks. So fun fact, some moth males, when they mate with a female, they actually put in what's called a copulatory plug.
Okay.
So they put in something so that she literally cannot mate with another male.
Oh, I've heard of those things.
Um,
That's
and it kind
oh.
of like some of the projectileness of it is like a gun. So this
Well,
this tracks.
that oh.
This tracks.
Then all right, there you go.